Alright. We're gonna do Mecklenburg. I haven't done any German battleships yet. Here's the build that I prefer to do. I mean, I like to brawl with it, so I very much do prefer these two skills. These two here. This is almost a must. These as well. You don't have Hydro, so Vigilance plus Torpedo Lookout is kind of necessary. I prefer, since we also don't have Hydro, I prefer Steering Gear Mod 1. Get that rudder shift time down, which means I can't run Damage Control System Mod 2, which means even if I run flags for fire or flooding, that's only one source of reduction. I'd rather have two sources of reduction, hence why I'm not running Adrenaline. But I'm going to rely on the Lucian's procs to basically give me more or less Adrenaline. Plus these as well. But yeah. That's the build. I'm probably gonna actually dismount that because I don't like using a whole bunch of flags. And if I have them, cool, but I know not everyone does, and I want to try to make these viable for players that are... Actually, you know what? Hold on. Because I want to do that, let's do... let's see. Yeah. Let's do... Same exact build, just not with Lucians. Since, I mean, technically this is... I have this on Lucians. But since not everyone has Lucians, we'll use a standard commander. To show what anyone can play if they desire to get the Mecklenburg. Let's take it out and see what we get. Naval Station Newport. Okay. You know what? This could work. This could work. Brisbane, Lucian, Napoli, Yamagiri. Yamagiri. Similar to the Shimakaze, can do well if you pre-position. Montana, Schlieflin. Okay. I've done Montana on Hermes, not on this map though. And I don't actually own Schlieflin. Okay. So we're gonna push out here, go over here. That's what we're... we'll load AP on the second salvo, because we don't have some really... We do have cruiser AP, we have 8-year guns. So we do have the AP pin, but we don't have the angle. I feel like that might be a little overleading. We'll see. Or, yeah. Overled. I need to pull it back about 2 ticks. Let's say okay. As soon as Zal is spotted, we should have a good angle on him. 36 degrees. 37. 8. I need to aim a little low and a little further forward. We're going to slow down. I feel like it's a little bit low. Well, let's see. No, there we go. Okay. Zal's going to be behind that island where he won't be able to hit him. So let's go for Ibuki. Also, this right here is why I like this reticle. Right. It helps me lead. given different angles. Let's go ahead and start moving forward. I think I aimed a little high. No, he maneuvered. Okay. We're gonna load HE for the enemy. Is it FDG? I think it's FDG, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, there's Musashi. You know, he starts out with like no movement whatsoever. So we aim basically at his nose. Dispersion could have been better. Let's put our secondaries on the Harugumo and see if we can't get Harugumo to early smoke. So we can free up Yamagiri, so Yamagiri can torp the FDG. Okay, so Harugumo's going to smoke. This is good. We're going to keep going. We don't want to sit still too long. Looks like Napoli and Schieffelin are pushing out. Secondaries, good stuff. So similar to the Salem, we're going to go over here. That's the plan. That station's still taking aggro. Again, I want to kill this Harugumo first so the Yamagiri can get into position for the FDG and get torps on him. Let's start going. Yodo's on us. I'd rather not be on fire, but the Harugumo needs to die before I DCP that. So we will pop a heal. We're going to swap to AP for our next salvo. We're going to hold. We're going to slow down a little. Okay, Yodo, no DCP. Yep. See, the Yodo is now focusing on the Schieffelin. I'm gonna sit still. He's speeding up, so we aim a little bit low, a little bit ahead. He's also slightly angled towards us. There we go. Okay, let's get moving. Next wave's about to spawn in. He has no engine, so we aim half. Okay, swap to HE. Ah, we didn't finish the Yodo. No, let's put secondaries on the Yamagiri first. We'll put it on the Zal, I guess. The 305s we have do not overmatch Zal, so we'll just stick with the HE until we get angles. We're decently fast. Let's move, let's move, let's move. Can I shoot over this? Yes, I think I can. I need to be careful because I'm not as maneuverable as I would be in like something like the Salem, for example. No, really? Okay, that's a problem. We do need to be mindful of Zal. Zal is an issue. Like Zal can definitely he's the threat to us. Please get citadels. A citadel. That's fine. We are a little bit close, so it's understandable. We're gonna back up. We gotta have a torp angle on them quickly. Yeah, we'll keep the secondaries. We'll put them on the. We'll keep them on the Z-52. Alright, we're gonna shoot the Yoshi. And start moving forward. Zal's gonna have a torp angle. Hope the torps kill the Zal. We almost get the Yoshi. I think I should have started moving forward a bit sooner. It's fine. We shoot one more salvo on the Yoshi, and then we immediately swap to the other side of our ship. Okay. And then we get ready for the Clausewitz and Yodo. We're going to shoot AP at the Yodo and torpedo the Clausewitz. We need to make sure we have angle to do so. Okay. Shoot the Yodo. Put secondaries and torps on the Clausewitz. Start backing up. There we go. And we can just stay on the AP here. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna AP me. You're gonna hurt so much. No, you're not. Okay, cool. Actually, we're going to go backwards like this and then come forward like this. No one's up top. Kind of an issue. We have 2 heals left. This is fine. This is a hybrid build that also is viable for asymmetrics, which is where IRPR comes into play a lot better than in ops. Because in asymmetrics, you don't take as much focus damage as you do in ops. In case anyone's like pointing out that my IRPR isn't going to really proc, that's a-okay. We will swap to the AP because we have the angle, and we're going to have... He's angled enough to do so, and we're about to have the opportunity to do so. We're going to aim for our front guns. We will use our spotter for better accuracy at medium range. Wait for the rear turrets to clear. And send the shells out. There we go. And we start heading back to base. We're just going to go straight this way, essentially. I don't like aiming from the rear of my ship. It tends to have a pretty bad lead. Looks like Poison's dead, though. Yes? He is flooding? Wait, let the rear turrets clear. There we go. The secondaries on the Elbing. Cool, okay. And then we can go after the Hanover.
This is Base Commander. Aircraft carrier Lexington reached the base.
This gate's on fire, but no flooding. Lucian could be popping his heal right now. Beautiful. 452k. Let the secondaries take care of the LB. We could be shooting AP. We would be able to pin his upper belt. Oh, but the fire from our HE on his nose gets him. Cool. We'll shoot AP for this Clausewitz. And hope I led properly. And then we go after this bungo. Nope. I aimed a little bit too low. That's unfortunate. But I think he dies to the fire. Or secondaries. Cool. Let's say okay. One of the nice things about not running adrenaline is you don't have to worry about when you use your heal. You don't have to worry about like greeding your health for better damage output from adrenaline. You just your damage output never changes as your ship status changes. So you could say it's a bit more consistent. Hey, Napoli. There we go. 22 sits, not bad. I wish I could have sit that Zal a bit sooner, but that's okay. 470,000 damage. Yep. Top of team. This is what happens when you position well. So here we have warships damaged 12, warships destroyed 7. That's 19 in total. Part of it definitely thanks to the secondaries. Secondaries themselves 46,000. Fires 10, floodings 4. HE, AP, brother. 282,000 damage from that AP. That's beautiful. Torps as well. Got those torps off on that Zal, and then the Clausewitz there as well. That's the Mechlin having the torpedoes is the only reason why you can do that. Without torps, you can't cheese the Clausewitz like that because you can't guarantee reliable citadels on the Clausewitz. Its turtleback is a bit too trolly, but solid game. Actually, I'm really curious. We damaged. So we did damage to 19 of the ships. We had 7, that's 11, 7, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So there are 24 ships in total, and we did damage to 19 of those 24 ships. That's fantastic. Right? 7, 14, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, yeah, 24. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. What? Good game. Y'all enjoy. God bless.